Hello, thanks for dropping in. As I've been going around, I've been finding things that disturb me. For example, here is a Commodore 64. This in itself does not disturb me. What disturbs me is that I must have checked this out at some point, but I have not documented it. So here I am, doing it again. This one, if it does not work, will be difficult. Because the only chip that I see in the socket is the video chip. Now, I suppose, before I get too wrapped up in this, I should plug it in, turn it on. Maybe it will come to life. Yeah. Maybe not. Well, the one, okay, now, because I saw a little flash there, that gives me pretty much assurance that when I take out my meter, check for continuity across the fuse, I'm going to find it. Okay, so, not the fuse. So, I am going to take the jumpers on this fine device. Oops. And flip the switches to the off position and insert this with great care and reverence. I'm going to turn it on. This is the dead test cartridge now. And I'll see what happens, if anything. Usually, if the dead test is going to show something, it will do it. Usually there's a flash. But sometimes it does take a while for it to sort of get itself together. But I'm seeing none of that. So I'm just checking to see if any chip feels immediately hot. Not really. But, as, here we go. Okay. Oh, okay, that didn't go so bad. Anyway, as the one chip that can be easily extracted is the video chip, I will do that. And I will set that there. And I will very gently. By the way, don't do this at home unless you're sure. I've sort of been doing this a long time. People say, oh my god, you gotta use a chip puller. And I say, no, I really don't. Okay, so the witness mark is good. The pins are fine. And I will insert the video chip from this board. This is the video. This is the power that I have great faith in, but always have trouble getting in. Oh, come on, come on, come on. Sorry. You know, oh, there we go. There is an advantage to having the little thing around the top. Alright, so that's in. Everything is fine. The the good chip is here. Turn it on, and it will work, I'm sure. Yes, it does. So it looks like another intensive care case. And not really, because it doesn't have to be. It may be a PLA chip, it probably is, but nothing is socketed. So I'm going to put this fine chip in this bag. I am. So I know those are good chips. And I'm going to do what I should have done. Oh, what I think I should have done anyway. I believe I have checked this over before, and somehow no documentation was done. I think. I could be wrong. 2021. Dead. Video chip was good. Fuse. Good. Everything not socketed. I see you. Okay. So, at least, at least this is now. Boy, this tape, I've never had the tape dispenser give me a harder time. Anyway, this is now documented. Does that mean it's going to work? Don't know. I'll just put it carefully on the pile. I shall. Oh well, haven't had a whole lot of success with these things. I am, of course, still searching for the ultimate desoldering iron, which I have not been able to find. I have one somewhere. What it is, it's soldering iron. It has different sized bars that you put on, and you can take a chip out one side, the other side, done. Makes troubleshooting very fast, very simple, and you can decide right quick. I mean, I could probably, with a board like that, I would have to change the head 3 times. So I could, first I would start with the PLA chip and pop it out and try it in another machine. Might have to tidy up the pins a little bit because of the solder, but try it in another machine. That might be it. It could be. I would then put a socket back in, see what happens. Now, but if I was just going to be like stripping out all the main chips, probably in less than 10 minutes, I could have them all out, I could test them, and then I would at least have an idea of whether the board was potentially something to go back and put in sockets, or potentially to use it as a donor for other things. So somewhere I have the soldering iron, and I have searched online for such a soldering iron. No way, no how, But I bought it years ago, maybe 30 years ago. Wasn't an exotic thing. Now, I just don't know. It's out there somewhere. I know it is. Anyway, another intensive care unit machine. Another. And I'm sure there will be more. Anyway, thank you for coming. We will do more of this as I embark upon the basement and other such projects. And remember, when you check something out, document it, document it, document it, document it. So you don't have to do things over and over and over and over and over and over again. But I don't know that I looked at this before. I just don't know. But anyway, documentation done. Move on to another thing. Thanks for coming. Bye for now.